Now, it's my pleasure to introduce the speaker. Savvy advisors understand the that people do not buy goods and services without thinking. Instead, they respond to relationship, stories, and solutions. In this session, we shall learn to create a personal brand that establishes you like a likable, trustworthy advisor to whom the clients are loyal to. Our speaker is the business head of agency and government alliances with PNB MetLife in India. He has 24 years of experience conceptualizing and executing sales, strategy, and people management. Friends, please give a warm welcome to Mr. Sudeep, PB.
Thank you very much, Django sir, for this wonderful introduction. So I just want to ask you one question before me getting into the session. Just imagine that you're getting a phone call from the office of your favorite movie star or your sports star, and that person is asking you whether he can meet you for a coffee or not. What will be your answer? Yes. Loudly, please. Right? What will be your answer? Right? You think about maybe in India, Shah Rukh Khan or an Amitabh Bachchan, right? Or maybe a sports star like Virat Kohli. His office is calling you, and they are saying that I want to have a coffee with you. Maybe first you will think it's a prank, right? पहले सोचेंगे कि prank है. But after that, you will realize that it's not a prank, and then you will jump and say that I want to have a meeting with, of course, the movie star or the celebrity there. Now, my session for the next 45 minutes is going to be about how can you become that Amitabh Bachchan or maybe an Alia Bhatt, right? Or that Virat Kohli, or maybe a Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Or a Haji, right? So how can you become that in insurance business? And when your call goes to the customer for having an appointment, people should say that I want to have a meeting with him. Yesterday, I heard some of the valued partners, some of our agents asking this question, that even if we invite people for birthday party, they don't come because they know that we are from insurance. Yes or no? Do you face this problem? Yes or no? Because they know that we are going to be probably pushing this business there, right? But just imagine if you are a celebrity, right? You are a celebrity. अगर आप celebrity हो, right? आप insurance में आपको सब लोग जानते हैं, and बाहर भी आप लोग को सब जानते हैं. Then automatically what will happen is people will get attracted to having a meeting with you. So my session is all about how can you become a millionaire? How can you become a millionaire? Not in terms of money. Money, of course, you will make. But what is more important is how can you become a person who is considered to be a celebrity? Right. Just to give you a brief background about me, I have been working in insurance for 22 years and totally 24 years. I come from India, from South India. And like any part of India, nobody likes people from insurance. Yes or no? Right, so if I go for any family function, right, I've got a brother who is a computer engineer, I've got a sister who is a teacher, and whenever I go for a family function, first of all, they don't invite us now. Right, insurance se pata hai, तो इसलिए invitation भी नहीं आता है. Right, so even if we go there, people talk to my brother who is a computer engineer, people talk to my, my sister who is a teacher and other relatives, but nobody comes to us. क्या reason है पता है आपको? हाँ? Insurance के बारे में बात करेगा, right? They think that we go and ask about insurance, and probably, right, we will try pushing our product and we won't get our business. There is only one person in my family who feels that I'm a celebrity. I'll tell you why. Not my mother, right? So no, not my mother. I'll tell you, I have got one person who is my, who is my fan, who is a 5-year-old nephew of me, and I'll tell you why. Because I've got a YouTube channel, right? I've got a YouTube channel, so whatever sessions I do, I put that in YouTube channel. So in the TV in my brother's house, brother का घर का वो जो TV है, TV में when this guy watches cartoon, right, in between my video pops up. Right, so he thinks that, my nephew thinks that छोटा बच्चा है, वो सोचते हैं कि मैं बड़ा celebrity हूँ क्योंकि YouTube में TV में आ रहा है ना. For him it is TV. He doesn't know about YouTube. So the only person who gives me a little bit of respect in that sense is this. But believe me, today is not about me. Today is not about me. Today is about you. Right? Yesterday and today I've been hearing about many people coming and saying that I'm 7 times MDRT, right? 5 times TOT, COT. You are telling it very simply. आप लोग बहुत बहुत आसान तरीके से, बहुत easy है जैसे बोल रहे थे कि I've been doing MDRT, COT, TOT. Believe me, it is not as easy as what you are saying, right? You have put a lot of hard work. Getting even one policy is difficult, right? And you have done, whatever money is required to do an MDRT, COT, TOT in this tough market, and you have become that. So today is about you. So give a big round of applause to all of you. Now, before we think about, right, why is this session important for you? Why is this session important for you? I want to tell you that, you may be thinking that I am an MDRT, I am a COT, I am TOT. What next? What next? In India, right, the country where we belong to, the #1 agent in India last year delivered 20 times TOT target. 20 times. So all of us know what is TOT target. TOT target 20 times was the business which was delivered by #1 agent in India. And it's not one policy or two policy, it was 200 plus policies. So my question to you is, what next is all about? From TOT or a COT, how can I move to TOT first, double TOT, 4 times TOT, maybe 100 times TOT, you never know. And that is my session, which is going to be there for the next few minutes. Now, first I want to start with a beautiful, beautiful theory which I learned from a book called as Atomic Habits. I don't know how many of you have read this book called as Atomic Habits. Very good, good readers, right? So I want to share with you a very simple story which I really loved, and this story is about the coach of British cycling team. So British cycling team got a coach and his name was Dave Brailsford. And Dave Brailsford became the coach of British cycling team in 2007, and when he became the coach of British cycling team was one of the mediocre team for almost 100 years. Mediocre team, बहुत average team था. For 100 साल तक average team था, and that is the time when he became, the coach of British cycling team. Tough है ना वो job, yes or no? 100 years a mediocre team, average team, and he became the coach of that team. And what he believed, and that eventually became this theory of marginal gains, right? Chota gains se, right? By way of having small gains, little bit gains on each of the area, how can you improve your performance is what he has brought in. I'll tell you very interestingly what he did. What he did was he said that in every area of cycling, you need to improve by 1%. 1%. So the first thing what he said was, the cycle tire has to be thinner by 1%. You can't make it so thinner, then you will fall down, right? Aapka grip chale jayega, you will fall down. So he said that the cycle tire has to be thinner by just 1% so that friction will become less and they can do better than the rest of the cyclists in the world. He did that 1%. Then what he did was, he said that while on the day when you are cycling, let us apply alcohol on the cycle tire because alcohol will get you grip, right? हमारे दिमाग में वो theory अलग है, right? For us, we believe that alcohol will lose our grip, yes or no? Right? हम वो पीने के बाद हमारा grip चला जाता है. But his theory is that, okay, not inside you, but what you have to do is, you have to apply that on the tire of the cycle, and if you do that, what will happen is, you'll get more grip. 1% improvement in the grip. Just 1%. Then the next thing what he did was amazing. He said that cycle seat has to be 1% better than the seat which was earlier there. So he told the manufacturers who were supplying the cycles that we want 1% ergonomically better cycle seat so that the cycle seat, when the cyclist is sitting and driving, he feels little better than the competitor. 1% improvement. These two are, हम सोच सकते हैं ये दोनों people will do it. But more interesting thing was this. He brought a doctor and a surgeon to his team and he taught them how to wash their hands. Just imagine a cycling team is being trained on how to wash your hands so that you don't feel sick or you don't get sick just before the match. Right? You don't get sick because of some bacteria, etc., etc. वो सिखाया, हाथ कैसे धोना है वो सिखाया. Dave Brailsford ने. Cycling team, right? But he's thinking about something else. What he did also was, he gave 12 pillows to his cyclist. He gave 12 pillows and told them that you use one pillow one day, right? And rate your sleep in a scale of 1 to 10. Whichever day you got the best sleep, जिस दिन आपको अच्छा नींद आया ये 12 में से, that pillow is going to be your pillow so that you will have best sleep, right? Because some people like soft pillow, some people like hard pillow. So he decided that we need to have different pillows. Now then after that what he did was, he gave all of them different massage gels whenever they were having pain. Right, so different massage gel, right? Sometimes, you know that in India also we have got multiple, massage gels or pain gels. And he said that, okay, let us find out which one suits the person the best, and that was given. So it is not too much, right? Just 1%, 1%, 1%, 1% improvement in variety of things. And I will show in the next slide what were the results. 2007, he became the coach. 2007 में कोच बना. 2008 Beijing Olympics, they won. Cycling team of Britain won 57% of the track events. 57%. 2012 Olympics, 5 साल वो कोच था. 5 साल के बाद 2012 Olympics, 7 world records and 9 Olympic records. Just imagine, 7 world records and 9 Olympic records. 10 years he was a coach of British cycling team, and you can see the records which is created. 178 World Championship they have got. Right? I think we should give a round of applause to this gentleman, right? Dave Brailsford. मैंने आपको ये theory इसलिए बोला था, this power of 1% gain every day. 1% अगर हर चीज में अगर आप improvement करने के लिए ready है, on every parameter, on your prospecting 1% improvement. The way in which you dress, 1% improvement. Right? If you're ready to increase it by 1% daily, look at the chart. Every day if you improve by 1%, at the end of the year, you will become 37.78 times better than what you are today. 37 points. So that's about 1.01 whole raised to say 365. 1% improvement every day. The way in which you talk to people, the way in which you dress up with, and go to a meeting, the way in which you fix up appointment, just 1% improvement, you will become a 37.7 times better person than what you're today. But the reverse is also there. If you deteriorate 1%, 1%, 1% every day, at the end of the year, what will happen? You're khatam, right? Finished. You're finished. So today I'm going to talk about a field where you can actually improve by 1% every day, and you will become amazingly well. Okay, let me ask you a question. If your favorite movie star is acting in a movie, right, but that movie has not come to the screen, never come to the screen. Shah Rukh Khan acted so many movies. Assume that none of the movies got released, right? Any actor for that matter, Hollywood actor, Tom Cruise acted many movies. Assume that none of the movies came to the screen. Do you still think that you will remember, you will know Tom Cruise or a Shah Rukh Khan? No, not at all. Virat Kohli is good at batting, right? Is good at batting, right? Any cricketer is good at batting, whoever we see on the TV. Take the example of Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi. They are kicking the ball very well. They know how to score the ball very well. But it is not coming on the TV. It is not coming on the newspaper. Will you know who is Cristiano Ronaldo? Loudly, please. Will you know? No. Bilkul nahi, you will not even know who that person is. So you think about it. You are a movie star in your respective field. You are doing your job extremely well. Yes or no, Kavita? But does people know about it? Don't know. Maybe your customers know about it, what you are doing, right? You are acting very well. You are acting very well in your field. You are acting very well. You are doing your role very well. But does people know about whether you are a good actor or whatever, whether you are good at your job or not? People do not know till the time we tell it. So my session is about that, and I will share with you why this branding is important. 1% improvement in you daily is going to become a very different person. Very, very, I'm not talking about money, right? You will become 37.78 times better than what you are today, right? Now let's go to why it is important and how this can help you, right? Why branding, right? Why you should become that brand which publish yourself outside the world is important. How many of you have got an Apple phone in this room? Please raise your hand. Apple phone. Please raise your hand. Most of you have got an Apple phone, right? And all of you know that September 12th is the launch of Apple phone. Every year, September 12th, Apple phone comes. And is there a difference in the phone which comes these days? Only the number changes, right? Right, iPhone 10 becomes iPhone 11, 11 becomes 12, then 12 becomes 13, then 14, 15. It keeps on going, but some changes in the camera, some megapixel, some A1 bionic processor, something they say, but there is nothing much which changes. But just imagine on the date of the launch, right? September 12th, they launch it on the digital platform. And after that, उसके बाद उसके जो जिस दिन वो product available होगा, right? The day when it is available, you will see long queue for people to buy it. Yes or no? Why do people do that? And Nike is another example. Nike, you won't see too many ads. You will just see the tick, swoosh, right? You will just see the tick. They are not coming to you and saying that buy shoes from me. They are not telling that to you. But you go and buy. Does Tim Cook come to you and say that buy my Apple phone? They don't. Then how did they become such a brand? How did this become such a brand? क्या reason हो सकता है? Okay, one is marketing, but believe me, Apple started their advertisement only about 3 years back. Only 3 years back. Before that, there was no advertisement of Apple. When they launched their iPhone 12 or 13, they started advertising that as a good camera phone, right? And you would have seen that some good hoardings. So, yeah, and then they started some discounts, etc. when the competition. Till then, till 2012, there was no advertising. So I will tell you a few things how you can become a brand. The number one, sorry, somebody was saying something? Yeah, absolutely. So you look at this innovation, trust, service, the reach of the brand, quality of the brand, and that has made the brand. I'm not talking about Apple. I'm talking about you. Right? I'm talking about you. If you want to become a brand in insurance, think about how did Apple become a brand. I'm not talking about any company or any organization. I'm talking about if you want to become an Apple in insurance business, अगर आपको Apple बनना है, तो ये 4 चीज आपको सोचना पड़ेगा. And believe me, when you become that, and I will explain to you how can you do that in some time. If you do that, you don't need to go to the customers. Customers will come to you. Right, all of you are working in insurance business. But if I ask any normal person who has got some background about insurance, who are the best agents in India, as an example, or maybe in Romania, or maybe in your country? Right, if I ask this question as to who are your best agents in the country, in India, probably we will hear 3 names. Yeah, so one name from Nagpur, one name from Calcutta, one name from Delhi. That's it. That's it. 25 lakh agents in India, only 3 people are known in the country, only 3 people. And believe me, there are about good number of successful people from our country and maybe about you and in your countries also, sitting in this room. Why can't you become that brand where when somebody does Google, right, somebody does some search, your name pops up, and I will teach you how to do that. But believe me, when you become a big brand, you don't need to go to the customer. Customer comes to you. I don't think that the names which you know in the field, right, the names which you meet here, who speak here on the platform, they don't go out to sell insurance, right? People come to them to buy. Now I'll show you one logo, right? Answering your point as marketing, it's not about marketing. Now tell me which brand is this? Where is it written? Where is it written? It's not written, right? But all of you said, how many of you have gone to Starbucks once in your life? Please raise your hand. How many? Oh, everybody, you have a Starbucks now in your. But why do you like Starbucks? And why did Starbucks? How many advertisements have you seen of Starbucks? None, right? I don't think. I have not seen any ad. अभी तक मैंने एक भी ad नहीं देखा of this brand called as Starbucks. अभी तक नहीं देखा है. But it has become a brand. But think about how did Starbucks become a brand? नाम नहीं है. Right? सिर्फ एक logo है. एक mermaid का logo है, nothing else, but everybody said, even this photograph was in black color, red color, you would have understood it immediately because you related. And there are many other coffee shops, right? There are many other coffee shops. There is Barista. If I put the logo of Barista, will you recognize Barista? No. Cafe Coffee Day, will you recognize? Pret Manger, will you recognize? No. There they have to write the name of the brand, then only you will recognize. Now think about how did it become such a brand? Same thing, quality. The service is excellent, but one thing which is very different in Starbucks is they call you by your name, yes or no? Personalized, right? They call you by your name, and believe me, that's the most sweetest word which you want to hear. Right, so whenever I go, recently I went with my daughter, this is about a month back, we were in Bangalore airport and my daughter's name is Atmika Menon, Atmika Menon. So when we went to Starbucks in Bangalore airport and they asked, what is your name? I ordered some cappuccino, she ordered some frappe, and she said, my name is Sam, right, style, right? Atmika Menon, short form SAM, Sam. And she gave the name, and after about 5 minutes time, somebody loudly announced, Sam, your order is ready. And I could see the smile on my daughter's face. Right? Personalized, right? Customized. When you become customized in your service, and I know that you are doing that, but what I'm trying to do is you become the Starbucks in insurance. When somebody talks about insurance in your country, people should not say only 3 names. They should say your name. You should become the Starbucks. For that, the quality of your product has to be good, which is you yourself. The quality of you, right? Service of you, the consistency of you is what these examples are all about. Now, why is it important? Beautiful line which is written here, best known will replace the best. Who is the best cricketer in India now? Is it Dhoni or... Yeah, but who gets maximum money? Dhoni is almost retiring, right? Almost retiring. Cristiano Ronaldo is almost retiring. But they make more money because they are best known in the market. Their PR agencies does a lot of advertisements of them, show them in different angles as to how good are they with their family. You would have seen so many ads of reels, ads, clips of Cristiano Ronaldo taking his son. They are doing it purposefully because then he becomes a brand. He becomes a family man, right? It can be projected well. And that's how they make a brand, because best known will replace the best. आप best होगा आपका market में, but अगर लोगों को पता नहीं है कि आप best हो, what is the point, right? आप लोग समझ रहे हैं ना मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? Okay. Now, if you do that, what will happen is you will be differentiating yourself from rest of the people, right? You will differentiate yourself from the people. There will be credibility built in. People will click on the button. They will say, search you. In the Google, they will find out that you are this. Your credibility will go up. Your visibility will go up. So think about it, right? In today's session, in 45 minutes, जो आपके अंदर जा रहे हो, और आप ये सोचना कि मैं कैसे एक brand बन सकता हूँ, right? कैसे एक brand बन सकता हूँ? I will tell you the steps also to do that. Now, this is a beautiful chart. It says that on the y-axis, the vertical line is your potential, right? The work which you do. Right, you are a COT, you are a TOT, right? You have got great customer base, your quality of service is excellent. This is the y-axis. Okay, but nobody knows you. But nobody knows you. So what will happen to your business? What will happen to your business? After your natural market, your business goes down, right? आपका जो natural market है, आपकी relatives हो, friends हो, उसके बाद कोई जानता नहीं है आपके हो. So what will happen? Your business starts going down. But just imagine you are doing very good in your work. आप बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हो. साथ में public जानते हैं कि आप बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हो. तो क्या होगा आपका business? I look at it. That's a sweet spot. That's the best spot, right? That you are doing a good job and people perceive you. लोग आपको जानते हैं, लोग आप पहचानते हैं कि आप बहुत अच्छा करते हो. Then automatically you will become great. Now it's very important, right? हमको लगता है कि हम बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, भगवान हमको सब देगा. But how do you promote yourself in the field is very, very important. I'll tell you why it is important. Look at the marketplace. Look at the marketplace. You look any TV channel, any news channel, everything is all about ads, and the market is very noisy. Yes or no? A little bit more loudly, MDRTs. More loudly, yes or no? Right? Market is very noisy. Right? You take social media today also. आप social media में आपको दिखेगा कि कुछ खरीद लो, right? Buy it from me, because market is very, very noisy, and everyone says this. Listen to me and buy it from me, and that is the market where you are operating, right? सब ad दिखा रहे कि मुझसे खरीदो. You may be thinking that okay, insurance की कोई agent का advertisement नहीं आ रहा तो मुझे कोई competition नहीं है, right? But believe me, if somebody spends money buying a car, it's a competition for you, right? क्योंकि पैसा चला गया, right? Money is gone. If somebody is buying a mutual fund or a bank deposit, or he's not doing anything, it's a competition for you, right? Your competition is not the other insurance companies' people. Your competition is all those people who take money from the customer. So you have to brand yourself, and I will tell you how to do that in some time. Now, this is very, very important. Anything which you write on your social media is your brand, right? I would request now, can all of you go to your Google, right? Those of you who are shooting a video, leave it. But others, can you go to the Google search? Can you just open Google search? okay, Google search, and type the name Sudeep, 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 one space, PB, post box, PB. You can, short form is simple, PB. Sudeep, PB, right? Sudeep, space, PB. That's my name, Sudeep, PB. Now search, right, search. What do you see there? Right, you just go down, down, down. You will see many videos of mine. You click more videos, you will see more videos of mine, right? Just imagine if I go to a customer, right, and I want to share with you the power of this. I did not apply with MDRT to become a speaker today. I did not apply. I did not go and tell people that I want to be a speaker here. I don't know how I got invited for this. Right? I don't know how I got invited for this. Maybe because of all this, the YouTube videos which I put, the speeches which I do, maybe people would have come to know and I got this invitation. Nobody, I have not pushed, because for me, I have got a full-time job. Right? I have to get some business, and it's not easy for me to travel and do speeches like this. But I love doing this because I love the community. I love people who work in insurance, because this is my bread and butter too for the last 22 years of time. Now you type your name in Google. You type your name in Google search and search. What is coming? Are there so many things which are coming on the screen? Or maybe one photograph or something which you have put there? So many names. Yours is not coming properly, right? Now, this is exactly what I want to tell. Do you know how much money did I spend for my Google profile to look like that? Tell me, how much money would have I paid to get my Google profile like that? Right, 1 crore, 2 crores? Zero. Absolutely 0 rupees. I have not spent even 1 rupee. People talk about SEO, search engine optimization. Right, you pay money, nothing. I paid nothing because I don't need to be a brand like that. Right, I paid 0 rupees, but if you search Sudeep PB, you will get so many things, because over a period of time I've been adding more and more content, and automatically when you see that, you will automatically see this. Now, how many of you have got a YouTube channel? Please raise your hand. YouTube channel. Only 4 or 5. How much money does YouTube take to create a channel? आपको पता है कि कितना पैसा YouTube आपसे लेगा अगर आपको एक YouTube चैनल क्रिएट करने के लिए? How much money? Zero. No price required. No money required to be paid. Then why are you not starting a YouTube channel? आपको लग रहा होगा कि आप good speaker नहीं हैं. Right? You may be thinking that I am not a good speaker. Can you not speak for 1 minute? YouTube doesn't need a 1-hour speech, right? Can you not speak for 1 minute? Of course you can. If you cannot do, can you do 500 takes? Ask your son or brother or wife or spouse or anybody to shoot your video on something. Maybe you talk about your experience meeting people, great people in Vancouver, right? The kind of learning which you got in Vancouver. Create a 1-minute video, 0 cost, take 500 takes. And from that 500 video of 1 minute, you select one video and put that in your YouTube, right? But it's a journey. But remember one thing, that whatever you write on social media, that is your brand. Remember that tomorrow you get angry with the political party in your country. You write something on your social media, right? अगर आपने कुछ लिख लिया, it goes against you. You should not do that, right? You should think that ये social media. आप में से कितने लोग के पास Facebook, Instagram? Can you raise how many of you have got Facebook, Instagram, social media, etc.? But I want to caution you one thing. Everybody will have, right? Most of them will have. But remember one thing, that till today, if you are posting personal pictures in that Facebook, if you are posting your, some interesting, yesterday I went to see this gas clock, right, steam clock. I click picture. Do you think that I will put that in my Facebook? Will not, I will not. You won't even see my daughter in my Facebook, in my Instagram, or in my LinkedIn. I won't, because that is purely professional for me. Right, so मेरा request है कि आज तक अगर आपने ऐसे बहुत सारे pictures डाला है, you create a new social media account today. Right, what's your good name, ma'am? Manjiri. Now, for example, if Manjiri is making a new Facebook account, or you are making a new Instagram account or a new LinkedIn account, because you don't want your past, whatever pictures which you have posted, etc. to be there, you write Manjiri _ financial coach. right? Manjari underscore financial coach or Manjari/financial coach, Manjari financial coach. You just put it like that and start a social media account, right? And it won't happen in one day, right? You will build it slowly. You will start building it slowly, and then when you start updating your thing, remember, हम क्यों कर रहे हैं? हम क्यों कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि लोग जानते नहीं है मंजरी कौन है, right? Maybe all of us know about Manjari. In your company, everybody will know about Manjari because she is a star. But उससे कोई importance नहीं है हमको. हमारा business market में, right? Our business is in the field. Our business is with our customers. Unless and until they know who Manjari is, Manjari cannot get more and more business. So create a brand of you. Very, very simple. And you don't need to pay so much of money for that. Now, while you do that, you have only one objective. एक चीज याद रखना कि आपको एक ही objective है, आपकी reputation बढ़ाना है social media के through. You have only one objective, that you, whatever post you put in social media, is to upgrade your reputation in this business. That's it. ये सोचना. So, for example, today you will, or today or in the last 2 days, you would have clicked so many pictures, and you start a new social media account. What will you write in that? What will you write in that? Objective is what? Objective is reputation. आपकी reputation. दूसरा, public, when they see, they should be seeing that this person is really worth to meet, right? क्योंकि आपको, you have to become that star. So what will you write? Yeah, attending MDRT. You should absolutely attending MDRT global conference, right? Enriching sessions, right? I have got a lot of learning about risk management, branding, etc., etc. If your customer or your society, people in the society reads that, he should feel that, oh my God, this person is very big, right? So do not put, Django sir, do not put your hiking pictures there in that portfolio. That is separate. That is separate, right? Janko is separate, but financial coach is separate. There it's only about you standing here and delivering the speech, right? Because you are trying to create a brand of you, right? Your personal reputation is not what you're trying to create here. Your professional reputation, right? You are best in insurance. I am that Shah Rukh Khan or Cristiano Ronaldo or Tom Cruise is what you're trying to tell to people. So every day or every alternate day, when you start putting some pictures, when you start writing something, you should remember that this is what you do it. And reputation is like your price in the stock market, right? One mistake if you do, like what I said, one mistake if you do, it's enough to destroy it. It's enough to destroy it, right? We all know about story. Some people do some mistakes in tweet, right? Some controversial tweet, and suddenly their value goes down. Social media is very good. It is free. But if you make a mistake, people will read it, right? People will see, for example, you may have a very strong view about a political party, but your customers are different, right? He may have a different political party which he is favoring. Or a movie star, you may have a very good, liking towards one, somebody likes Robin, somebody likes somebody else, and probably that will not really go well with your reputation. So think about it, that whenever you are doing anything on social media, when you are updating a YouTube, you should remember that I am doing this to build my reputation. It's all simple, right? We are doing this because we want people to pay attention to us. They should respect us, and ultimately they should pay money to us. Yes or no? Right? At least they should know that, and they should do that. But today they don't know you, right? You have to build that. And how can you build it? Create new platforms, right? Create new IDs, right? Financial coach. And I will explain to you how to do that in some time. Now, when you try to create a personal brand, believe me, some of you would be thinking that, oh, I am a very normal person, right? I am only 1 year experience in insurance. I am a retired person. I was a housewife. There is nothing unique about me. You may be thinking like that, right? There is nothing unique about me. ऐसे मेरे में कोई खास नहीं है, स्पेशल नहीं है. मैं कैसे सोशल मीडिया में अपने आप को प्रोजेक्ट कर सकता हूं, ये आपके अंदर आने के चांसेस है. मैं आपको एक चीज बोलना चाहूंगा, that in the world there are about 7.5 billion people in the world, right? Around 750 crore people in the world. Can you just turn and see rest of the people in this room? Can you just see the face of rest of the people in this room? Just turn and see the rest of the people in this room. Their faces, have you all seen that? How many of the people who are sitting in this room are looking exactly like you? How many? Loudly, how many of you? Nobody, right? Nobody looks exactly like you. In the world, there are 750 crore people or 7.5 billion people, and nobody looks like you. What does that mean? You are unique, right? You are unique. Whoever is your creator, आपका creator जो भी भगवान हो, right? Whoever your creator was, he actually created you to be special. He did not create you like a duplicate or a copy. He created you like a special person. Start having that belief. And I will tell you why. Right? This belief that, oh, I am new, don't have experience, मेरे पास इतना experience नहीं है, मैं अपने आप को कैसे project करूं, लोग क्या सोचेगा, and this is what will come. And I will share with you a very interesting story and you will understand it. How many of you know Alexander the Great? Please raise your hand. How many of you know Alexander the Great? Right? Not personally, but you know him, right? Right? जानते हैं सब लोग. Every one of us know Alexander the Great. I want to share with you a very small story of Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great, when he was 20-year-old, his father, whose name was Philip, got killed. His father got killed, and Alexander, by the way, was taught by Aristotle, the great philosopher. Aristotle was his teacher. So Alexander the Great and his father was not having very good relationship. इसलिए Alexander the Great को बाहर भेजा गया था. And Alexander की mother, right? Mother's name was Olympias, and she felt that Philip, जो Alexander की पापा है, Philip, who is the father of Alexander the Great, probably is going to marry another girl, and that son of that girl is going to become the next king and not Alexander. So it's been said that Philip was being killed, right? Was being killed by the instructions of his mother called as Olympias. So when Alexander the Great was just 20-year-old, his father got killed, right? Philip को मारा गया था. And at the age of 20, he became the king of Macedonia, the big kingdom called as, not big in size, but the kingdom called as Macedonia. But a very big kingdom, right, which is next to Macedonia, was called as Persia, right? All of us know about Persia. Now that kingdom was being handled by a king called as Darius. So Darius, Raja को लगा कि ये अच्छी opportunity है to attack Macedonia and take Macedonia because he's a kid, 20-year-old kid. So Alexander's mother, Olympias, knew that this is not really good for us, right? Alexander should be told that he's important, he's special. One day, Alexander the Great's mother Olympias took him to a room which is considered to be a sacred room. Abhi tak unhone andar gaya nahi tha, he has never gone to that room. And in that room, Alexander the Great's mother told him that, I want to share with you a very important thing, that I want to tell you that Philip is not your father. Philip is not your father. The Greek god called as Zeus is your father. She said that after my marriage, one day lightning struck. हमने हिंदी में कुंदी देवी का story सुना है. Lightning struck, and the lightning I could see that it was of Greek god Zeus, and then I became pregnant, and you are not the son of Philip, you are the son of Greek god Zeus. 20-year-old बच्चे का brain पूरा turn हो गया, right? He became completely a different person because he started feeling that I am special. That I am special, I am God's son. Now 20-year-old who was not knowing how to take a war ahead, suddenly started feeling that I can become that because I am God's son. Right? And then he started capturing. All of us know that he came very close to India. Right? He killed Darius, he took Babylon, he took Egypt, he came very close to India, almost India. Then his soldiers got tired, they got homesick, they wanted to go back, and he went back. Just think about what made Alexander do all this is because he started feeling that he's special. He's special. My request to all of you sitting in this room is that you are special. आप special हो, आप unique हो, right? आप insurance में इतना successful हो. But tell the world that you are special. Right? In Google search, people should know that you are special. Right? You are special. And it's very simple. You put this in these channels, you will be able to do it. Now, for example, today if you are going to create Manjiri_financial coach, right, in your Facebook, in your Instagram, in your LinkedIn, you have to write a bio there, right? You have to write a bio there, you have to write something there, and you should remember that there is noise there, right? There are so many social media accounts, right? There are so many LinkedIn accounts, Instagram accounts, there are so many, it's noise. So in that, you have to differentiate yourself, right? What is your expertise, right? How are you going to position yourself, your appearance, your service you should be doing? For example, when you create it, I'll just give you one simple example. Bio में ये लिखो आप. In your bio, you write something like this. I'm a financial coach, right? who transforms the investment portfolio. This is just an example. You can write risk management, big words, so that anybody knowing, right, clicking Manjari, financial coach, will know that this is my mission statement. This is what you exist for. तो आज से कॉन्शियसली सोचना शुरू करो कि मैं अपने आप को एक ब्रांड कैसे प्रोजेक्ट कर सकता हूं. Believe me, you are that movie star, right? You are that cricket champion or football or sports person, but you need to show the world that you are one. तो इसलिए हमको अपने आप को पोजीशन करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है सोशल मीडिया में और इन यूट्यूब एक्सेट्रा. आई वांट टू शेयर विथ यू a very simple thing, right? Every year I go for a pilgrimage, right? After the year is over, I go to, I'm sure in India everybody knows about this temple called as Tirupati. I go to Tirupati Balaji, whatever is my earning for that year, 1% I go and give it to him. And then after that I go to some nearby temples in India. And last year, after the temple visit, I went to a place called as Coorg in Karnataka. How many of you know Coorg? Please raise your hand. Oh, very good. It's a very good, nice hill station in that place. I went in July and it was raining. I went and stayed in this hotel called as Aurika. And every month I stay at least 20 days in a hotel because I have to travel across India. So I don't notice anything which is normal, right? I don't notice because when you go to a restaurant and when you have your food and breakfast, the food is good, that's your expectation. Aapki expectation hai, khana acha hona chahiye, garam hona chahiye, filter coffee acha hona chahiye. This is your expectation. I went to this hotel and I had breakfast. Along with me, there were 4 more people. We were on this pilgrimage trip. And we were going to check out that afternoon and we were going to Mysore, to another temple. So at the moment, right, when we were about to get up after our coffee, filter coffee, masala dosa, all that, we were about to get up, the staff of that hotel, right, who were serving us in the restaurant, along with 2 people, came with a small plate. And this photograph is here. It had a small cake, right, very small pastry, very small, and 2 chocolates on the right and left hand side. And written down is bon voyage, right, happy journey. And they say that, sir, we know that you are traveling from here, you are checking out and traveling from here, and this is a small gesture from our side to tell you that happy journey. Right, so we felt very good. Now, I don't notice normal because I travel, right? Good food is normal for me. But when I saw somebody doing this and saying, wish you a happy journey, and how much would be the cost of this? 20 rupees, 30 rupees, right? Not more than that. Right? And today, you look at it in Vancouver, I am promoting a hotel called as Aurika. Right? Of Coorg, I am promoting that hotel because I really liked it. And the moment is not that. We cut that, right? We cut that small cake and all the people, the 4 of them who were traveling with me, ye 4 log bahut khush ho gaya. They were very happy. They were very happy. And suddenly, they said that, sir, can we have a picture with you, all of us? And believe me, the picture is being taken with whom? Normally, we take picture with somebody who is special, right? Somebody who is a celebrity. And when they said, and my people who have come along with me, the 4 of them, they all sat there and they had beautiful smile on their face because somebody wants a picture with these 5 people, right? All of us. Why did I tell this story to you? Why did I tell this story to you? I am promoting Aurika because Aurika did something special to me. Yes or no? If you do something special to your customer, he will promote you later. Right? Somebody was telling yesterday in the session about YouTube video of customer, and I will share with you what is your content in the YouTube, which you are going to create. YouTube, today only you create. Right? You create the YouTube and you put your video example. Right? For example, you have taken my policy, right? So I have taken your policy. I came to you, I convinced you, I met you. And if I tell Kavita that, Kavita, I want to have a 1-minute video of you, Kavita, where you talk about how good was my service. Of course, after building good relationship, if the relationship is not good, she will not give money to me. So she has given money to me. Now, when can I come and do this video, Kavita? Because this goes to many people, Kavita. It goes to YouTube channel. What will she feel? Loudly, please. What will she feel? She will feel very special, right? She will feel that, wow, this is a very, very special moment for me. And I will not tell that, can I shoot the video today? I will prepare her so that she can dress well, be ready well, because this is going to be a YouTube video which probably will go to maybe thousands of people. Right? You may have only 1 subscriber, 10 subscribers, doesn't matter. Tomorrow it will be seen, right? This is going to be a repository. Now, if I tell Kavita that I want to have your video, and if I take the video, I will not ask Kavita to post in her channel, but I will put it in my channel. right? What will happen? My YouTube content is becoming more and more. Yes or no? Right? This is how you will come on Google search. I am doing it. Of course, I got a great feeling for my customer. She became a celebrity. For her, she felt like a celebrity. She will promote me now. She will give me 3-4 references. That's good. But I am also trying to build my reputation in YouTube, right? Because videos after videos after videos, if I put it, automatically I will start getting the benefit of it. So will you do this? Is it so tough to create a video like this? Right? Do 10 takes and make her feel special or customer feel very special because you are doing it for your YouTube, right? So your uniqueness is all about your over delivery. Now, very important thing, when you do this is my almost last 2 slides. Remember one thing, when you create a Facebook account, new account, or an Instagram new account, who should be your network? That's important, right? Not your uncle and nephew and niece, right? They can be, provided they are going to be your customer. Right? आज हम लोग जो भी friend request आते हैं शायद accept करते हैं. We may accept all the friend requests. But this financial coach Facebook account of you, you should be choosy. And I want to give you a very good example. And I'll finish off this in 5 minutes and maybe take some questions. How many of you know Boris Becker? Please raise your hand. Boris Becker, the great tennis player, right? His dive used to be one of the best. His serve used to be one of the best. He was the youngest Wimbledon qualifier, and he was unbeatable, right? Unbeatable. Nobody could beat him. And that is when this young boy called as Andre Agassi came with long hairs, right? Today he has none like me, right? So he came. Andre Agassi came, and he was not able to defeat him, right? Sorry, circus karke dekh liya, he could not defeat him. And what happened was, when he was not able to defeat him, at that time, there were no videos in YouTube, etc., etc. One day, Andre Agassi took all the cassettes, right, video cassettes of all the matches which Boris Becker has played, sat through every video of Boris Becker and could notice one thing very peculiar about Boris Becker. एक चीज उनको दिखा वो उसमें कि Boris Becker जब serve करते हो, whenever he is serving, and if he is going to serve the ball to this side, example on this side, on the left-hand side, his tongue will go to this side. His tongue will go to this side. Right, before only, right? If tongue is like this, and if he's serving, it means that it is going to come here. If it is going to be center, his tongue comes out straight out, right? In the middle, and then if he serves, he knows that it is going to be coming here. Andre Agassi, after learning this, never got defeated by Boris Becker. Never got defeated. And he says, yeah, and that's a very interesting story. He said that, for me, more difficult was to ensure that Boris Becker, till his retirement, should not know that I have found this out. Right? Then he will put his tongue inside, right? वो बाहर नहीं करेगा. So he said that I was deliberate in ensuring that only very important matches, only very crucial points, I apply this, otherwise I was not applying. The reason why I told you this story is because you should know your audience well. You should know your customer well. So in your Facebook account, in your social media account, when you have connect with people, you try to connect with those 1,000 customers whom you want to be as your customer in the next 10 years. समझ रहे हैं ना आपको? आप लिखो, from your phone book only, you write 1,000 names whom you want as your customers in the next 10 years. अगले 10 साल में 1,000 लोग जो आप कस्टमर बनाना चाहते, उनकी नाम लिखो and एक को connect करना शुरू करो in your Facebook account. Don't take anybody from outside. Right? Somebody who can probably stimulate, give you more reputation build up, please take that person. Right? There's a very, I think Vikas also spoke about this today, build a network. Through this, build a network. See, when your customer, who is a jeweler, knows that another jeweler is a mutual friend of you in Facebook, right, automatically you get some mileage, yes or no? Right? And you read what is written here by Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote that beautiful book called as Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Right? He says that richest people in the world look for building great relationships, networks. They don't look for work. But rest of the people look for work. इनसे क्या काम करा सकता है? इनसे कैसे business मिल सकता है? No, they try to get business. They try to do this. Now, after you doing this, what more you can do is networking through events, building your brand online. Keep building your brand online. But remember one thing, जो भी चीज आप Google में डाल लो, that is your brand. Whatever you put in social media is your brand. So try building, right? Network through events, right? People network through events like, many people, Neha spoke about some events where you participate, you network, and people should know about you. They should know that you are that star in insurance industry. In your market first, and then in your country next. Raise your profile, and more important, you can, once you have some confidence like this, right, speak at events, forums, in your own company, right? When you speak, you tell your manager, shoot a video of 1 minute. That's a charge for my session. Right? That 1 minute video, 2 minute video, you put that in your YouTube, you put that in your Facebook, because your 1,000 future customers are in that, right? And if you do that, automatically you will be able to get it. Now, finally, everybody knows about it. When we do all of this, you remember one thing that, when you remember one thing, that don't try to be a different person. Be absolutely genuine, right? Be absolutely genuine. If you are, they should be seeing you as honest, because today everybody is intelligent, right? You try to project something which is not correct, right? People will find that out. Be very genuine, be very thankful, right? Because when you become thankful, and if you are putting that in social media, in every platform, people will know that you are a humble person, you are a nice person, and you are a person to be associated with. That's all from my side. I'm absolutely okay to have any question to answer.
Thank you, Sudeep, for a wonderful session and make us all feel special. And हमारे सबके अंदर एक विराट कोहली या तेंदुलकर पैदा करने के लिए. So that's so nice of you. The session is open to all, and there are mics on both the sides. Please restrict yourself to one question. Please. Yeah.
That you have to ask Django sir only.
After the session, I'll tell you, please. Sudhakar, please.
Sudeep, I'm Sudhakar. So wonderful session. So I like the SAM part of it, and the 1% improvement that I'm going to take back home is on my social media presence. So thank you for that. My question is, can we build up on our existing account itself? Is it possible that here on we filter the content? For me, the social media presence is not for relationship with personal. It's only for business. So do I need to build a separate one, or what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so my thought is, if your existing content in the social media is not really the reputation which you want to show it in the public, create a new one, right? You know what you have put in the content, right? For example, if you have put pictures like, gas clock here, no problem at all. No problem at all. But if you have put a picture of a snake going on the road of Chennai, right, and beautiful snake, and if you put that picture, I'm just giving that as an example, then you should have a different account or delete that content.
Understood.
So whatever content you have put so far, I'm not saying that it is bad, right? Your personal stuff. I have not put my daughter's picture there. There is nothing wrong in having daughter's picture for the person to know that you're a good family man, right? You're a very nice person, no problem at all. But whatever content you have put in that social media so far, अगर वो आपकी reputation, जो आप reputation project करना चाहते हैं, वो है, absolutely no problem.
Thank you, Sudeep.
Yes, Vikas.
So I think, Sudeep, it was a phenomenal session, and thank you so much for giving that insights. I've decided certain things that, yes, I will try and create. I'm missing on the social media. But one thing is that whenever I've started in the past couple of years building up a social media account, after 10, 15, 20 posts, it gets lost because I really get engrossed in certain other important activities and urgent activities. So how do you think that continuity can be built so that we create? So do you hire somebody to do it, or you do it on your own? How do you find time to ensure that a daily post can go?
Yeah, very good question, Vikas. And number one is that I don't have anyone to do that for me. And when you hire, right, the problem is that to some extent, for example, you see the Prime Minister's tweet also coming out, and you see that Prime Minister is live somewhere. You may not like that, right? I'm just talking about my view, right? When you start putting your own content, then the person will start relating to you. That's one. Number two, you don't need to put content every day. You don't need to put content every day. If you put content every day, and if every content is about insurance, it'll be very, very boring also. Okay? For example, go and take a video of the sky plane which is taking off from here. Right? You put a video of sky plane and write 2 lines of motivation, borrowed from ChatGPT or Google. Right? Anything which has to go up, right, needs force. Right? This is my motivation from the sky plane which I saw in Vancouver. Enough. It's not that you're talking about insurance. You're projecting you as a person who is learning from everything, and you're also giving nice wisdom to people is what you're projecting it. So I think it should be from ourselves. And I don't put social media posts, etc. very often because it's not possible. But at least in a month, I will have 3-4 of them. And whenever some of these sessions happen, because thankfully I have a lot of chances to speak in my company, and 5 minutes video, 10 minutes video, I do it. But believe me, I never did it for my branding, right? Because I've got a full-time job, right? So I did not do it for my branding. I did it to contribute to people whom I have worked with in different companies. I wanted to add value to them, right? That I love. So when I did that, automatically it became, good. People started asking me, why are you not putting YouTube videos? Then I thought that whenever I get a chance to put it, I put it so that people will be able to read it, because our community should get benefited. So no need to do it every day, and don't make it boring, right? Don't make it boring that one day one product story, another day another product story, invest here, invest that, SIP is good, this is good. People will not come to you then. People will not come to you then. I don't know whether you remember or not, Virat Kohli in IPL, right? They were losing all the matches. RCB was losing. One day, there was a turning point. They won. Anushka Sharma, with his wife, was sitting there in the audience. After the match was over, Virat Kohli, was walking towards the pavilion, and he looked at Anushka Sharma, and he showed like this, right? Because of your puja, because of your puja to the God, right? God has blessed us, and we have won. Thank you very much. That became viral. So Virat Kohli's batting did not become viral that day, but this became viral because he was connected as a person who is a family person. So PR does that very, very effectively. So do whatever builds your reputation, because not just the boring insurance topic alone. Sometimes insurance, sometimes some clipping from Economic Times, sometimes good life stories, sometimes the picture from here and putting some 2 or 3 lines on that. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Any further questions? Yeah, Nishit.
Absolutely nice session by you, sir.
Thank you very much.
My question is that being a human being, we just once we go on a social media, jungle mein mangal ye sab kho jate hain. So what is the time allocation? Number 1. Number 2 is should be on all the media, like in LinkedIn, I will be there, on Facebook, Instagram. Because Instagram, basically, most of the people look at you in a different way. And all other media platforms, the things are very differently. So you suggest to be on the media or should be on a one media, and then the time because we don't know the time value of money, what the time we are putting and what the return we are going to get out of it.
Yeah.
So that's
nice question. Thank you very much. And simple answer to it is, Facebook is currently a little old, right? So, but you have to define who your customer is, right? So if your customer is me, I am more active in Facebook. As an example, I am saying our generation is in Facebook, but my daughter's generation is in Instagram. They are not in Facebook. They hate Facebook. They don't like Facebook. There is no problem in having Instagram. Put it in Instagram, put it in Facebook, and LinkedIn is also very, very important because Google picks up a lot of stuff from LinkedIn, right? YouTube is another platform. So these 4 platforms, you do it, and believe me, it won't take so much time, right? But when you start consciously thinking that I have to become that brand, right, then you will invest some time for it, right? You'll start looking at opportunities, content for you to create it. So I would say all 4 platforms. Do not ignore even Instagram. You should put all of it.
Thank you.
Right.
This will be the last question because we just have 1 minute.
And it was going to be the last. Thank you, Sudeep. Thank you so much. So this is me, Nikhil Shah, 19-year MDRT, and I work in his company. He is our agency head, PB Sudeep in PNB MetLife.
On behalf of all of us, I would like to welcome you once again and thank you so much for the lovely speech.
My
No
pleasure.
questions. I think he's answered everything.
My pleasure,
Right?
my pleasure.
So it was an honor, Sudeep ji. Yeah. So I wanted to thank you personally for that.
My pleasure. To all my family members who doesn't like insurance people, while they are sleeping, I created history talking in Vancouver.
Yes,
Thank you very much,
exactly.
all of you. Thank you, Jangu sir.